How are you guys doing today? Let's take a look at what's going on with Epstein and the security guards who were charged with checking up on Epstein the day he met his faithful demise, supposedly, and the fact that they got off. They got off. Anyway, it's an interesting story. The meme of the day: so the FBI has sex tapes of Democrat mayors and a Chinese spy and kept it hidden. They knew Eric Swalwell was sleeping with a Chinese spy and kept it hidden. Had Hunter's laptop and kept it hidden. But leaked the dossier they knew was fake to the New York Times in an effort to take down Trump. Yeah, that is the FBI for sure. And so we go to this story from Zero Hedge, which says Epstein prison guards admit falsifying logs, get plea deal to avoid jail time. Two prison guards who allowed Jeffrey Epstein to die with nobody checking up on his safety despite having been on suicide watch, are getting a slap on their wrist. 100 hours of community service and 6 months of pretrial supervision. This seems a very light penalty considering that they falsified documents attesting to their carrying out the duties that they neglected and the profound consequences of their perjurious neglect of duty. Public confidence in the integrity of the Bureau of Prisons and the entire justice system has been tanked. Yeah. Okay, so he says this article says that there's a faint ray of hope. However, according to a letter submitted to court seeking approval of the arrangement, the two guards will cooperate with the pending Department of Justice Office of Inspector General review by providing truthful information relating to their employment by the Bureau of Prisons, including about the events and circumstances described in the indictment. Their cooperation will be enforced because the plea is a deferred prosecution, meaning that if their cooperation is deemed inadequate, they can be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, likely meaning prison time. Okay, so slap on the wrist for these security guards. There is nothing in this article or this report which tries to explain exactly what happened to Epstein. Do the guards know? Did they know? There is nothing that digs deeper into the suspicion, the speculation that perhaps these guards were working with outsiders. What happened here? What happened here? In bold from Zero Hedge, it says the guards may have benefited from consideration of their state of overwork due to short staffing at the Manhattan facility. One was on a second consecutive 8-hour shift, while the other had worked mandatory overtime 5 days in a row. The prosecutors are not pushing a narrative that would embarrass their fellow Justice Department colleagues at the Federal Bureau of Prisons. And that sort of self-protective instinct among federal employees, avoiding embarrassment, could extend to letting sleeping dogs lie when it comes to getting to the bottom of Epstein's activities with the rich, powerful, and famous. A few years ago, I would have been mildly hopeful that the two guards would spill the beans to prosecutors if Epstein didn't kill himself and there was some sort of conspiracy that disabled security cameras and kept the guards away as an assassin killed him. But after witnessing the behavior of the DOJ during the Trump presidency and after, I have no faith whatsoever in the integrity of its prosecution decision. Exactly. Can we maybe get some understanding if there was a conspiracy to disable the cameras? Were the guards persuaded, paid off, told to move away, get away, while someone came in and disposed of Epstein? I mean, was this a matter of just being tired and overtime and they fell asleep and they just let the guy do what he did? How did he know they were asleep? How did he know they were not looking after him? How did he know so that he could supposedly kill himself? Right. How would Epstein possibly know that? He was on suicide watch. There were cameras. Who disabled the cameras? Who disabled the security system? Where is the security system? There's nothing in here on that. All you're getting all you are getting is the fact that these guards are not going to get anything. No punishment whatsoever. We're not going to get any type of insight as to what happened that night, that day, from perhaps the only two people that really know what happened. The only two in-person witnesses, the only two people that were actually at the event, in the proximity of the event. And now that's just going to get wiped away. 100 hours of community service, 6 months of pretrial supervision. God, I wonder if they're getting other rewards to go away, these guys, these security guys. I wonder what the hell's going on. I wonder what the hell is going on. This is a cover-up through and through. And this story, this report from American Thinker, yeah, he's exactly right. What the hell is going on? I'm hopeful that the two guards would spill the beans to prosecutors. Nothing's getting spilt. What you're seeing is protection. Anyway, guys, I don't know what to say. This whole story is just being covered up, man. It's just being covered up. I'm just scrolling through the comments here on Zero Hedge. No one was more surprised by his suicide than Jeffrey Epstein. Doubtless, Ghislaine Maxwell be similarly surprised by her suicide. One thing is for sure, whatever happened at Epstein Island or in his underground lair in New Mexico is 1 million times worse than we thought it was. Exactly. Who was the intelligence agency that approached the federal prosecutor, and where are all those tapes? God, we're missing so many things. So many things from this Epstein thing, and we're not going to get it. We are not going to get it. Like I said, they're covering everything up, man. Everything is being covered up. Anyway. Here's America is so corrupt. It is no longer worth defending. As a vet, I will strongly discourage my grandkids from serving. Oh boy. I'm just scrolling through the comments, guys. Just scrolling through comments, seeing if there's any insightful comments here. There are a lot. There are a lot of people with a lot of interesting comments on this story. Bet they both got offshore accounts set up for them. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The two people that were at the scene of the event, of the crime, of the suicide, call it whatever you want. The two people that were there are now going to be just disappeared. Yeah. All right. Well, we're never gonna get to the bottom of what happened, are we? Never. All right, guys, that's the video. Super U, look for this channel, for the Durant's channel, for Alexander's channel on Super U. Go to BitChute, go to Odyssey as well. We are posting to all those platforms. And of course, join the Durant community on Locals. Go to Locals and let me know what you think of this story on Locals. And maybe we can get a good discussion going over there. All right, guys, take care.